Hey guys, Justin here at JHart Modelworks. On Saturday, March the 25th, I went to my 4th ever model car show, and this one was the Showdown, hosted by the Metroplex Car Modelers Association. It's in Farmers Branch here in Texas. Had a blast, had an absolute fun time. I just thought I would go through a quick video. It's not really going to be a quick video. You know I never do a quick video. I can't do a quick video because I ramble and I am long-winded. But I figured we would go over what I took, how I did, what I picked up. Because I did pick, I didn't pick a lot up. Money's kind of tight right now. We're looking at some home repairs, so, you know, money is what it is. This may be my only show that I get to go to this year. I don't know. But, you know, look at what I picked up. And we also have Miss JHart Modelworks picks of the show. And then I think we'll just finish it off with some video of all the awesome builds that were on the tables out there. There were a ton of great builds. There are a ton of great builders. I said I got to hang out with a lot of great guys. Just all the guys from Down to Scale. I am now officially a member of Down to Scale. I have completed my probationary period and was voted in. So that's kind of cool. So this is my first ever competition representing my club. Yeah, I think I did pretty well. I took 8. So we took... In the street machines category, I took the Chevy Nova, the 68 Chevelle, and the Dodge Viper. Under curbside, I took the little MG. And under street trucks, I took both the 41 Chevy and the 40 Ford. And then in foreign and exotic, I took the Audi R8 and the 240 ZG. So, what is that? I took 8, which is the most I've ever taken. I think the most I've taken before was like 5. I think I did pretty well. So, in the foreign exotic category, I took 3rd place for the 240 ZG. In the street machines category, I took 2nd place for the 69 Chevy Nova. I'm kind of surprised about this next one. So when I walked up to the curbside table to put the MG down, there was already an Alshima MGB on the table. And it's the exact same kit. It was in blue. I was like, oh man. It was still right-hand drive. And the blue was just kind of a plain, like non-metallic, non-special, it was just a blue. But it was still like, you know, there's already a blue MG on the table. So, but I went ahead and I put it down anyhow. And the little MG took home 1st place on the curbside competition. So that was really cool. Like I said, I think I did pretty well. I was very happy. We didn't pick up a whole lot from the vendors. There were several there, and there was a large selection. And they had the Hasegawa Toyota 2000 GT, which is a kit that I picked up for Sean for, I want to say Christmas. And I saw it there and I kind of wanted it, but I thought maybe I'd just kind of wait until closer to the end of the show, because towards the end of the show, the vendors sometimes will make deals to try and get rid of stuff that they don't really want to pack up and bring home. And unfortunately, that was the wrong call, because me and Carol went to lunch, and when we came back, it was gone. So someone picked it up. And it really was not for a bad price at all. They wanted $30, so I should have grabbed it, and I just didn't. My loss, but that's okay. Now, one thing I did pick up, I'm kind of surprised I picked it up, but I picked it up. Some of you who know me well know that I am not a fan of AMT. I'm just not. Most of the kits that I have experienced from AMT have been absolutely terrible. However, I have heard that their newer kits were better. So I kind of like the new Camaro, and I saw the 50th anniversary Camaro. This used to be in Hobby Lobby, and I kept looking at it when it was in Hobby Lobby, and I just didn't pick it up. And then Hobby Lobby just recently discontinued the kit. He had it listed for 20, and this is one that I did wait until the end of the show, and I was like, hey, will you take 15? He was reluctant, but he did take 15. So 15 is not a bad price at all. And then when I got it home, I opened it up, and to be honest with you, I was impressed. Looking at this kit, the instructions they're not the worst in the world. They're not the greatest. But looking at the quality of the parts and, how clean the molding is, and I get that it is a newer kit, but they really have stepped up their game. If there was not an AMT logo on this box, I would absolutely believe this was a Revell kit if you handed it to me and said, hey, this is a Revell. I mean, it's everything looks to be very nice. So we are going to go ahead, and at some point we'll be building this. We're going to add this into the stash too. It looks like a really cool kit. Looks like a lot of fun. So there is that. Another kit that I picked up, and I may have paid more than this was worth. I don't know, but I did pick it up for $25. And again, I picked it up close to the end of the show. I actually picked it up while they were packing, and they let me have it for $25. They had it marked for $30. I've never built a kit from Academy, so I do not know what to expect. I've seen some of their airplanes before. Not that I build airplanes, but I've seen them. But I saw the subject, and it was something that looked really cool to me. You guys know I love my old Ferraris, especially like the old 250 class. I've got the 250 California built. It was one of my Holy Grail kits. The 250 SWB was another one of my Holy Grail kits, and I've got that in the stash now. This is a kind of a cool looking kit. This is the Ferrari 250 LM. So subject-wise, it looks pretty cool. When I opened this kit up, there are fewer parts in this kit than there were in the Pantera. There is a body. There's a ridiculously simplistic chassis. There's a sprue with maybe a dozen parts on it. There's two more sprues. One's got some chrome parts. One's got some clear parts. Clear parts don't look terrible. And then there's two solid metal axles and some tires. Oh, and surprisingly, there are some photo etch. I didn't even know they did photo etch this, because this looks like a really old kit because the decals are completely yellow. But there are some little photo etch trim rings for the headlight glass. And there's a clear bag that has nothing in it, so I don't know what that's about. But I mean, all in all, it looks incredibly simple. But like I said, it's a cool subject. It's something that, I mean, I love the old Ferraris, and I thought it was pretty freaking cool. So kind of thinking maybe I might try and 3D design and print an actual chassis for it. I don't know. It might work. It might not. So we'll see. So yeah, those are the two kits that I brought home. And from here, we're going to go ahead and move on to Miss JHart Modelworks picks of the show, because she actually went to this one with me. She went with me to my first show, the Plastic Society of DFW show. And she'd not gone with me to the next two, but she did come with me for this one. So I was kind of glad to have her company. And I told her, hey, I've got a task for you. Go ahead and go out and find all your favorite, builds and snap some pictures. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at those next. So that was Miss JHart Modelworks picks of the show, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up with just a time lapse of some of the great builds that were on the table. As always, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you enjoy the video from the show, and I'll catch you on the next one.